Good afternoon, ForexBlade members. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. I know that I've been working a lot on ForexBlade and behind the scenes type things, just getting some things ready for you guys. The 20,000 to 100,000 challenge is happening now. If you want to check that out, go to forex-blade.com/20k. Or just check out the website. But so as the markets have settled down, I wanted to let you guys know what trades I'm in and what trades you potentially could also enter in. I don't want to start with EURJPY, but we're going to start with EURGBP. So last time I did a market breakdown, I said this was going to drop before it rises. We already caught that. We already profited from that. So what is the next move for EURJPY, right? At a glance, you can kind of tell already what's happening. But you guys can see the zone is clearly respected, okay? This Fibonacci is also respected, as you can clearly see right here. We have the one, actually we can probably move this now because this is a whole new trend. Okay, so as you can kind of see, market closed in a closing candle on the 1 hour, and you can kind of see that there's wicks. There's a lot of wicks in this area. So honestly, guys, it's I don't even want to have these two charts because of how simple it is to trade our strategy. But if we just take a look, let me just delete the fifth for now, but if you take a look at the daily, you can kind of see that on Thursday it went up. It was a huge bullish candle, but on Friday it was a huge bearish candle. Okay, but you can still see there's an up momentum going on. That huge bullish candle on the daily making a new high indicated further upside for me. A lot of people probably bought over here and had their stop losses a little bit down here. So they bought at the highs and had their stop losses down there because they thought, hey, look, it broke his trend line or whatever you guys like to call it. But we bought, we took profit, and guess what we're going to do again? It's literally a copy and paste, guys. Market always repeats itself. It sounds too simple, but you guys have been watching the market breakdowns. You know that these trades are always so accurate for a specific reason. Okay, you see the zone has been respected, bounced on it a lot of times over here, February 4th, and the EMA has been retested. So people could think this is on the longer term a downtrend, and I kind of see that happening. So don't get me wrong on that, but as of right now, we're adapting with the market. So obviously we expected this retest of the EMA. I already called this, and we already profited from that. But also, I definitely see another retest. If the EMAs are coming down here, you bet there's going to be another retest to this EMA before it even goes up higher or decides to crumble down. Okay? But in reality, maybe I should change the color, but this is the move right here. Okay? So EURJPY is a little easier to read now. I've been working on it a lot lately, honestly. But EURJPY is pretty much mastered at this point. So this is a trade that I'm in. If you guys want a specific trade, wow, the lines look stupid. But essentially, you're going into a long position. I put my stop loss a little bit below the zone, 25 pips. Well, many of you know I don't use stop loss, but so I do see EURJPY going up. Now you don't have to take anything crazy, guys. Just take your 35 pips profit don't be greedy. Market might come down, start open the market, come down, touch the zone before it rises, but this is a solid trade that if you use the proper lot size, you should be absolutely fine. Okay. Now moving on to EURUSD. All right. So for EURUSD, you guys can start to see the fib levels. Okay. 71 was respected. You see bounced on it, through it, bounced on it, never hung out during that area. 61 respected, and you can kind of see where the market is heading at this point. Now, on the 4-hour chart, or yeah, this is the 4-hour. No. Yeah, this is the 4-hour chart right here. Sorry. You guys can kind of see that the EMAs. One thing about the market, guys, and you have to understand this, is that it naturally is attracted to the moving averages. That's just life. So with it being so below the EMA, the 200 EMA on the 4-hour, and especially on the daily, this only indicates, and let me just remove this for now, but you guys kind of see, this is kind of what do they call it, railroad tracks, or the wicks, the hammer, it closed on a huge hammer like that. I see just a lot more wicks, and not further. There's just so much attraction going on to the 200 EMA. But let me put the Fibonacci back on. Alright, well, let me just redraw it then. But if you go from up here to down here, you clearly see that 61 is respected on multiple occasions, because it's a downtrend. So you have the 1 and the 0 down here, right? 61 is respected twice. It closed on it on Friday, rejected off, and closed right here. Now, with that being said, you can clearly see that it's going to be a rise. So what we do is we switch it. Okay, and what happens when I switch it is now I can see the negative 61 fib. That indicates the next location it's going to go, guys. So if I had to make a educated guess on exactly where the market is going, so on the 4-hour chart, this is the EMA. Okay, this is exactly what's going to happen right here. Right, so I can clearly see this coming up to EMA. Now, probably a retest in this area because it just made a new high, but would not be surprised at all if this comes to the 61 fib before anything. So this is actually a swing trade that I'm in at this point, but guys, I'm looking to catch. If you want to be safe, though, here's the thing. So how I like to do it is I'm going to take my profit around the 1379 or 1380 area. Okay, that's good enough for me, right? I don't have to catch the exact whole entire move. That's good enough for me, because you guys know, you know how the market is. It'll miss your take profit by literally a few pips, all because some stupid, trade happened. So I'm gonna put my stop loss right here. So it is a 43 pip, 43 pip stop loss and a 95 pip take profit. Guys, I'm very confident in this trade, and I cannot wait to make some money off of it. Now, and you guys don't have to, of course, copy exactly my trades. That's where the trade copier comes in. That way you can get the exact same trades that I do. Now, for EURJPY, we already went over this. I think. Yeah, we already went over this. EURJPY is the last and not least. So, we already profited from this last time. I already said it was going to happen. It happened. You guys can kind of see the fib levels right now. 61 was respected before market closed. This is body to body, guys, the fib. And so what I'm actually doing, this is different. That's why I wanted EURJPY to be last, is because I see this coming down after the 61. I see this coming down and actually maybe not going down to a lower low and maybe just rising from there, just like EURUSD and EURGBP. They're gonna maybe follow it, but and I don't want to explain this one too much just because it's complicated to explain it. If you have the trade copier, you won't have to worry about any explanation. You'll get entered and exited at the exact same trades that I'm in. So I like this. I like this a lot. In fact, I'm going to keep it like this, 27 and 27. It's a 1 and a 1 ratio. If you want to lower down stop loss, that's completely fine. I wouldn't put my take profit. So where's market at right now? I wouldn't put my take profit anywhere near these wicks over here, because just because it's uncertain. But this is more certain for it to happen if it comes down to the 1 on the fib. Now, if you switch this, let me see if I can. What will happen if I switch this? Okay, body to body, or should we do wick? In this case, we can kind of do wick to wick. I'm kind of doing this funny, you guys, just to show you transparency in how a trader thinks. But you can clearly see on the 61 is respected. So I wouldn't be surprised if this comes down here and then maybe rises to the 61 fib. But anyways, I'm in a trade right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this market breakdown. As always, you know, if you need any questions or if you need any help and have any questions, feel free to message me at ForexBlade. If you're interested in the trade copier, go ahead and go to forex-blade.com/robot to learn more. But that's profit this week, guys. I hope everybody enters these trades and profits. See ya.